the man who controls Iran's economy, politics, and society, the man whose word is law in Iran, the man who can decide whether you live or die in Iran. Meet Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran since 1989. When you hear his name, you'll probably think about an extremist religious leader that issues death sentences to homosexuals and makes the life of women miserable. But there's much more to him than that. Today, we will show you the untold wealth of this 76-year-old man and how he spends it. We will also show you the luxurious lifestyle he keeps secret from the people he rules over. But before we get started with the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and support our channel. And without further ado, let's begin. Part 1. The Public Persona. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is known for wearing simple dark robes, driving an old car and living in a modest apartment worth only $1,300 per month. This is what he wants the public to see. He wants to be seen as a humble servant of God who serves the people. He uses his public appearances to connect with the masses, often speaking to them directly and making jokes at his expense. He doesn't shy away from showing his age either. In one recent appearance, he was seen using a cane to help him walk. Even though he could have easily hired a younger and healthier cleric to take his place, he didn't do so. Instead, he showed up to the event as he was, which won him even more respect from the public. However, not everyone is convinced by his humility. There are many who believe that he is just putting on a show to make himself look good. They say that behind closed doors, he lives a very different life. One thing is for sure though, he does not want the world to know how much money he has or how he spends it. After all, if his followers knew the truth, they might not respect him as much. Part 2. Untold Wealth and Influence despite his simple appearance. Ali Khamenei is thought to be worth millions of dollars. No one knows exactly how much money he has, but some estimates put his net worth at more than $1 billion. He owns several homes, including a sprawling mansion in Tehran that is worth an estimated $100 million. He also has a private jet that he uses to travel around the country and the world. Despite his vast wealth, Khamenei is rarely seen wearing expensive clothes or jewelry. He prefers to keep things simple and only wears what he needs to. However, don't be fooled by his modest wardrobe. Behind the scenes, he lives a life of luxury that most people can only dream of. For example, while he may drive an old car around town, he has a private garage filled with luxury vehicles, including several Mercedes-Benzes and BMWs. He also has a private jet that he uses to travel around the country and the world. While he may not take vacations like ordinary people, he has traveled to places like France, Italy, and Greece in recent years. He is said to have a particular fondness for European culture and history and enjoys visiting museums and other cultural sites when he travels. One of the main reasons that Khamenei is able to maintain such a lavish lifestyle is because he is not subject to the same economic sanctions that ordinary Iranians are. As the supreme leader, he is exempt from most economic regulations and is able to buy whatever he wants, whenever he wants. This has allowed him to accumulate a vast fortune over the years, much of which he has invested in property. In addition to his personal wealth, Khamenei also controls the finances of the entire country. As the supreme leader, he is responsible for overseeing Iran's economy and setting the country's fiscal policy. This gives him enormous power over the Iranian people and allows him to use their money to fund his own lavish lifestyle. Part 3. Power vs. Simplicity. As the supreme leader of Iran, Ali Khamenei has more power than anyone else in the country. His word is law, and he is not accountable to anyone. This means that he can do whatever he wants, and there is no one to stop him. It also means that he is able to get away with things that would never be tolerated in any other country. For example, he has been accused of torturing and murdering his own citizens without due process. He has also been accused of stealing billions of dollars from the Iranian people. Despite all this, he continues to live a life of luxury, while his people live in poverty. Many people believe that this is hypocrisy on the part of the supreme leader. They argue that he preaches austerity and sacrifice to his followers, yet he himself lives a life of luxury. Others argue that his wealth is just another example of the corruption that is so common in Iran. Whatever the truth may be, there is no doubt that Ali Khamenei is one of the richest and most powerful men in the world. Part 4. Iranian people vs the Supreme Empire. Most Iranians are poor and struggling to survive under the harsh economic sanctions imposed by the United States. The country's currency has collapsed in value and inflation has skyrocketed, making it difficult for ordinary people to afford food and basic necessities. Despite this, Ali Khamenei continues to live a life of luxury. He is worth an estimated $1 billion and has access to the wealth of the entire country. He could easily use his influence to ease the suffering of the Iranian people, but he has chosen not to. Instead, he is focused on maintaining his own power and the power of the Islamic Republic. This has led to widespread resentment among the Iranian people, who see him as out of touch and uncaring. There have been protests against his regime, but they have been brutally suppressed. The Iranian people are desperate for change, but they don't know how to go about it. They are trapped in a country that is ruled by an oppressive religious regime, and there is no hope for democracy or freedom anytime soon. While Ali Khamenei is undoubtedly one of the most powerful men in the world, he is also one of the most hated. The Iranian people have good reason to despise him. He is responsible for the death of thousands of innocent people, and he has stolen billions of dollars from the country. If he ever set foot outside of Iran, he would be arrested and put on trial for his crimes. Part 5. Final thought and question: Ali Khamenei is a complex and controversial figure. On the one hand, he is a ruthless dictator who is responsible for the death of countless innocent people. On the other hand, he is a religious leader who commands the respect of millions of Muslims. It is hard to believe that the same man is capable of both great evil and great devotion. Yet there is no denying that Ali Khamenei is both a monster and a martyr. He is a monster because he has done terrible things to the Iranian people. He has starved them, tortured them, and murdered them without remorse. He is a martyr because he has sacrificed his life for the cause of Islam. He has devoted his entire life to spreading the word of God, and he has been willing to pay the ultimate price for doing so. We end today's video with this question: do you think that Ali Khamenei is a hero or a villain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Until next time, what do you think? Ordinary life or the King of Shadows? Write your opinion in the comments and subscribe to know more such real-life truths.